Okay, this is a short video for my people from Suriname, and especially those whose ancestors are the Fotomang. You are the Fotomang. I need to explain a few things to you, but let me introduce myself first. My name is King Vincent Panka. You Fotomang, my people, I'm your king. I crowned myself somewhere, I think the 5th of March 2024, to be king, my own king, because the Maroon people are doing evil things, and they have done evil things, evil rituals, went to Africa, sold family names over there to the Africans. That's a blood sacrifice that they have to make to get things done for themselves. That's how these people work, the Maroon people. And there are two of them, three of them, maybe more, who crown themselves to be king. They use blood sacrifice by using Fotomang, their family names, their families, yes, to make those blood sacrifices. So there was a delegation coming from Africa to Suriname to crown Ronnie Brunswijk to be king over all of these people who look like us. The dark-skinned people, the Negroes, you know what I mean, Blakamang, and maybe I don't know what people they were talking about, but it's for every black person. You know the word black. I don't use that word anymore because my people, the Fotomang, the echte Fotomang, whose ancestors built the foundations of Suriname, who didn't flee into the jungles to become a Maroon. Those who stayed on those plantations, who were betrayed by some Maroon tribes in Suriname and maybe all over in the Caribbean, but I'm not going to talk about the Caribbean, I'm only talking about Suriname. Okay, my message to you is the 25th of May 2025, you have elections in Suriname. And you as a Fotomang, you copper-colored person, I would like to give you this message. Don't vote for Ronnie Brunswijk, because his people, all these Maroon people, are blaming you from the city, the Fotomang, for the 400 dead people, what I've heard, that died during the coup that he was trying to do to overthrow the democratic chosen governments of Suriname. A few times he did it, and one time it went all sideways. A lot of people died. That's his responsibility, because he went to Netherlands to beg for money so that he can buy weapons to start a coup in Suriname to overthrow the democratic chosen government from Suriname, who was led by Delano Daisy Bouterse, who we don't have among us anymore. Rest in peace, my brother. Okay, so don't vote for these people. Don't vote for Abob. Don't vote for Ronnie Brunswijk. You have his brother, Leo Brunswijk, also an idiot. Don't vote for NPS, because thanks to NPS, we are now dealing with Ronnie Brunswijk. Thanks to Ronald Venetiaan, we now have Ronnie Brunswijk among us. The man is, you know, going to the colonizer, ask for money to start a coup in Suriname. More than 400 people died because of him, because of the colonizers who financed all of this. So don't vote for him, because he's responsible for those crimes. He's a criminal. He's not a king. Yeah? Usap Sametaki. Their people are intimidating our people. And that has to stop, because to me, because they all identify themselves, some of you also, all identify with African. I'm not an African. My ancestors told me that we have no ancestors who came from those ships who are Africans. We don't have that in our family bloodline. One of my ancestors was an Ingi, very dark brown complexion, but the hair was different comparing to those people who looked like her. She was an Ingi, a true Ingi, an indigenous, aboriginal, original, copper-colored, true Hebrew Israelite of South America. Those native Indians, de inheemse Indianen, are not the original people of the land itself, of the continent itself. Their DNA traces back to Asia. Their ancestors migrated from Asia into the Americas, or they were planted over there. One of those two things. Both happened. Yeah? Okay, my ancestors are the true indigenous people, aboriginal people, original people of the Americas and the Caribbean. That's something that they didn't want to teach the whole world, but I'm teaching you it right now. I'm your king. From you, Fotomang, Fusranang. You Fotoblakama Metaki. You city Negro I'm talking about. Yeah? Okay. So don't vote for Ronnie Brunswijk, because what did the Maroons do? All of them, they know. All of them. It's no secret anymore. They overwrite the history. They erase our ancestors from the city itself, who built all of the foundations in all the Caribbean, South America, and especially Suriname, British Guyana. These Maroon people don't like us. You try to connect with them, but you see that they have a hostile way of behaving. Like they don't want to accept you. Well, I don't accept them anymore. Because to me, because they all identify with Africa, and I'm not an African, I don't identify myself with an African. CARICOM is the idiot organization who made all of us believe that we are from African descent. Not every one of us is from African descent, and I'm one of them. I don't give a flying donkey. I don't respect them anymore. Because I know what they have done. Everywhere internationally, they are speaking only about Maroon people, but our ancestors who built the country, while their ancestors were a bunch of wild people in the jungle, never built anything, and now they are the heroes. What kind of nonsense is that? So you Maroon people, I'm done with you. You need to go ask the Africans to come get you from our soils. Because at this moment I see you as a bunch of anarchists. All of you who identify with Africa, please ask the Africans to give you some land so that you can live in peace. Don't bother us anymore with your African identity. And you're not the only one I'm talking about, because I'm going to deal with every one of these cultures in my country, Suriname. And all of my brothers and sisters who are waking up, we are more than 150 million people together. Original, indigenous, aboriginal, copper-colored, true Hebrew Israelites of the Americas, North America, South America, Central America, and the Caribbean. We outnumber you all. We are going to restore and reclaim what belongs to us. No Hindustani people, no Fayape, no Chandrika Prasad, Santoki and his people own our oil and gas or our gold, you Maroon people, or our wood. You are destroying everything around you on my soil. You should go to Africa, you should go to Asia, you should go to India to ask them to come repatriate you. Because you all behave like a bunch of criminals, and I ask myself, if your ancestors were criminals, that were brought to our soil. Because the way you behave, the racism that you have against my people, try and erase us, that shit show ain't going to happen. So, this is my short message. You can follow me on my live. Don't vote for Ronnie Brunswijk, because the Maroon people, they don't like us. They are Africans. And to me, they are foreigners on my soil. Suriname, British Guyana, the Caribbean, Central America, and South America. North America is doing their own business. They are way decades ahead comparing to what we know and what we are learning from them. They are the blueprint, North America, our brothers and sisters over there. So Suriname, Fotomang, don't mingle with these Maroon people. If you want to do that, you can stay over there. But we're going to treat you also as a bunch of foreigners who identify with Africans, because not everyone is an African. Go do your genealogy. Genealogy means not your DNA test. No, it's getting your family tree in order. Go do that research. I'm going to do it. And the results my investigation, doing my family tree, getting it in order, I will share with you when I'm finished, so that you can walk through it easily. I want to see what's coming up on the road itself, get rid of that, and give you the right information to do your genealogy. But don't wait for me. Start doing it yourself. Start calling these organizations, how do you call it, National Archief, National Archives in Suriname, in Nederland. They go do your genealogy. Get your family tree in order. That's what I wanted to say. Don't vote for the Maroon King called Ronnie Brunswijk. He's a foreigner. No African is king on my soil, Suriname. Go to Africa, ask him a piece of land, and build up your nation over there. Because no African, no foreigner from Asia, no foreigner from Europe is king on my soil. And that's Suriname, South America. All of you who identify with Africa, ask the Africans to come repatriate you back to Africa. Because that transatlantic thing, it's over. We need to put an end to that. We need to restore and reclaim what belongs to our ancestors, that our ancestors left behind for us. But everybody comes to our soil, behaving like a bunch of criminals, steal land, steal resources, like the Hindustani people right now are claiming that oil and gas in Suriname belongs to them. They are foreigners. Go to India, build India up. Don't bother us with your racism. That's all I wanted to say. I wish you very a good voting time, elections, the 25th of May 2025 in Suriname. But my people, don't vote for Ronnie Brunswijk, ABOP, Maroon Party, so-called Black People Party. We ain't Africans. We ain't like them. They ain't like us. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.